Occasionally, I get stuck on a quote and I find myself saying it over and over. In fact, over the last couple of weeks, I've been saying it to my students a lot. We're currently working on assignments, and getting moving is tricky for a lot of people. Honestly, it's pretty tricky for everybody at one time or another. It happens to us all. The quote comes up when the kids are struggling to get started. I don't feel like it, or I'm tired, or maybe they're just mucking around. Go on, just get started, I say. I can't, comes the rebuttal. And that's when I lean on the quote. Did you know that it's actually action that creates motivation? Back in 2012, when I first started making skateboards, and again when I started teaching, I utilised passion, excitement, optimism, and even blind naivete. It was quite easy to do the doings, and it lasted quite a while. I rode that train all the way to the station. It's a great energy to utilise, and if we could have that at every part of our lives at all times, we would almost be unstoppable. Hey, maybe we can. I'm not saying it's not possible, but there will be a time when you don't have that. You might even be in that space right now. I know I was when I started making this video. This week I've been on school camp with year 7s. It was great, but it took a pretty substantial amount of energy to work with the kids for 3 days straight at the end of a big term. And now here I am, one day later, working on the video project I'm trying to stay consistent with. And to be brutally honest, I wasn't getting much done. So I took a little of my own advice. I literally just started writing. I figured out what I was trying to say, a little of it. I wrote some of it down. Then through writing some of it down, I started to figure out what I was trying to say. Slowly by doing, I started feeling a bit more motivated to continue. As I was going through the process, I added a little bit of compassion into the mix so I wasn't too hard on myself. We've got to have a lot of different tools in our bag to figure out how to get and keep moving. So while I'm doing this skateboard making workshop at our school, getting to teach the kids about passion and utilise a project that has a lot of easy, novel, exciting energy already infused in it, but at the same time helping them to understand that you can't always wait for that. And most of the time you've just got to start and the motivation will come.